Welcome to this training video from PPL Club. Understanding and decoding terminal aerodrome forecasts, or TAFs, is a fundamental skill for any student pilot undertaking their UK PPL. It is a core requirement of your meteorological training and absolutely essential for safe, legal flight planning. Before we start decoding that wall of text, let's quickly define what we are actually looking at. TAF stands for Terminal Aerodrome Forecast. If a METAR is an observation of what the weather is doing right now, a TAF is the meteorologist's best prediction of what the weather is going to do over a specific period of time. The only way to become competent in decoding these reports is to practice on a regular basis. So, without further delay, let's start decoding. Let's look at this real-world example. It looks like a wall of text, but if we slice it into bite-sized chunks, it actually reads like a logical sentence. First up, the location. EGCC is the ICAO identifier for Manchester Airport. Next is the issue time. The first two digits give us the date, the 8th of the month. The rest is the time it was published, 10:56, Zulu or UTC. Now the validity period. This TAF is valid from the 8th of the month at 12 p.m. Zulu until the 9th of the month at 6 p.m. Zulu. This also indicates it is a 30-hour forecast. Next, we get the base weather conditions. The wind is blowing from 250 degrees true at 15 knots. The 4 nines you can see indicate visibility is 10 kilometers or more. The letters SCT indicate scattered clouds at 2,500 feet, indicated by the number 025. But wait, the weather is going to change. Tempo means a temporary fluctuation. So temporarily, on the 8th between 1400 Zulu and 1800 Zulu, the visibility will drop to 4,000 meters, as indicated by the 4,000 you can see, in showers of rain, as indicated by the letters SHRA. The letters BKN tell us the clouds will be broken at 1,200 feet, 012 on the report, and that those clouds are cumulonimbus, shown as the letters CB on the report. As a pilot, this report should be a red flag for your flight planning. Unlike tempo, which is just a temporary fluctuation, if you see these 5 letters on a report, this means the weather is becoming or undergoing a permanent shift. It tells us that conditions will steadily transition to something new over this specific time period, in this case, between 1400 Zulu and 1800 Zulu on the 8th. Finally, let's look at the forecaster's safety net. The probability group, as seen by the letters PROB30 or 40. PROB30 simply means there is a 30% probability of the following weather occurring. It is a forecaster's way of saying, we are not completely certain, but there is a moderate chance this might happen. It is very often paired with tempo. So looking at our example for Birmingham, this tells us there is a 30% chance that temporarily, between 1400 Zulu and 1800 Zulu, the visibility will drop to 3,000 meters in thunderstorms and rain. That is the letters TSRA with scattered cumulonimbus cloud at 1,200 feet. Let's do a quick knowledge check. Pause the video here and attempt these 3 questions. Make notes of your answers and, when you're ready, press play to see how you did. Right, let's see how you got on with this forecast for Glasgow. Grab your notes and let's break down the answers. Question 1 asks for the expected winds for the entire validity period. This is a classic trick question. If you simply looked at the start of the TAF and wrote down 320 degrees at 15 knots, you missed a crucial detail. Just after the cloud group, we have a BECMG group from 1300 Zulu until 1500 Zulu. Because becoming means a permanent change, the winds are only 320 at 15 knots for the very start of the period. After 1500 Zulu, they permanently become 330 degrees at 20 knots, gusting to 32 knots for the rest of the forecast. So to answer correctly, you needed to mention both the initial wind and the permanent change. Moving on to question 2. What weather might we see between 1500 and 1900 Zulu? For this, we look at the first PROB30 tempo group, which perfectly matches those times. Alongside the drop in visibility to 2,000 meters, the clouds are expected to be broken at 1,200 feet with showers in rain. Finally, question 3 asks what the visibility may we see from 1900 to 2100 Zulu. We can find this in the last PROB30 tempo group, indicating a visibility of 3,000 meters. That concludes this video. Ready to try some PPL mock exams? Head over to pplclub.co.uk to get started. Until next time, fly safe and thank you for choosing PPL Club.